third Sunday of the ordinary time is devoted to the Word of God. It is the Word of God Sunday. As we journey through the ordinary time, in the year B, the liturgy provides us with the Gospel of Mark. Who is Jesus? In his motu proprio of 30th September 2019, Pope Francis declared in Apparut Elise that the third Sunday in ordinary time is to be devoted to the celebration, study, and dissemination of the Word of God. This Sunday of the Word of God will thus be a fitting part of the time of the year when we are encouraged to strengthen our bonds with the Jewish people and to pray for Christian unity, especially at this time of war going on between Gaza Strip and Israel. We are called to pray for peace. War brings disaster. War is injustice. Various communities will find their own ways to mark this Sunday with a certain solemnity. A day devoted to Bible study should not be seen as a yearly event, but rather a year-long event, for we urgently need to grow in a knowledge and love of the Scriptures and of the risen Lord, who continues to speak His word and to break the bread in the community of believers. Let's celebrate, study, devote time, and pray the Word of God. Let's leave our old selves behind. In Mark chapter 1, 14 to 20, He says, "Come after me, I will make you fishers of men." When they heard, while they were mending their nets in a boat, they left their father Zebedee in the boat along with the hired men and followed Jesus. Jesus simply calls to Simon, Andrew, James, and John and says, "Follow me." Amazingly, they immediately leave everything to follow this itinerant preacher, whom they did not know. A closer look reveals the enormity of their action. They left their nets, a primary component of their livelihood as fishermen. When Simon and Andrew dropped them, they imply complete trust that God will provide for them. James and John hear the call and leave not only their nets, but their boat. Only wealthy fishermen had boats. James and John turned their back on their wealth. They also leave their families, which was very important in Hebrew life. Jesus was compelling. Jesus called the disciples, the fishermen, to be more authentically and deeply who they were, and gave them the mission to be fishers of all people. He called fishermen to fulfill their trade calling in a way they had not imagined. We think they had to follow and did so with a glad heart, even when the going got rough. Let's leave our old selves behind and follow Jesus. Let's celebrate this Sunday as the Word of God Sunday.